Welcome back to another episode of Skullbasher Entertainment. Folks, I am going to do a podcast episodes, change up my game a little bit here on YouTube. I am going to do a podcast to talk about wrestling. What's on my mind? What is going on in today's world? What is going on with issues and all other stuff. Wrestling, talk about cool people, talk about how my journey is and my life, and etc. 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 So I'm new at this podcast stuff, so bear with me, and I'm going to be a little bit uncensored too, a little bit. So if you hear cuss words, don't complain, don't whine. Oh well, I can't help it. So here we go, folks. My name is Stone Cold Arthur on Brendon'sPlay.com. I have a Twitter account. It's Arthur Wozniak. That's my real name. But don't use my name or at all. But I do love play video games. I do have a job. I work midnights part time. I have a 7-year-old kid. So I have a wonderful girlfriend named Cindy. I have a lot of. I'm a cool person. If you piss me off in the wrong way, you will feel my wrath one way or another. So, there's a little bit of story about me. Alright, let's go into wrestling. Now, I've been a fan of wrestling since I was a little kid back in 1980 something. I was like young, really young, can't remember, but what my mom and family told me, I've been a wrestling fan since I was a kid. When I was younger, I saw uh, Randy Savage and Ricky the Steamboat's match. I could remember that. I remember Ric Flair and Ricky Steamboat matches back in the day. But I've been a wrestling fan for a long, long time. I was a big Hulk Hogan fan back when I was a younger. But when I got a little bit older, back in the late 90s, when I was a teenager, I saw a guy named Stone Cold Steve Austin. I was getting bullied in school. I was getting picked on because I was in special ed. Um, I do stutter here and there. I can't help that. But when I saw Stone Cold Steve Austin and what he was doing to Vince McMahon, I said, you know what? I need to take that attitude and stand up for my bullies. And I did. I stand up to every single bully I had. I injured one pretty bad. Can't talk about it. It's a long time ago. I'm not going to get into that one, but I injured a kid pretty bad. Now I regret it. So, it was a long, long time ago. But he did what he did, and then I couldn't take enough, and I hurt him pretty bad, and all I'm going to say, he can't walk anymore. And we were younger. No, there wasn't no charges pressed because he started it, and I couldn't take it anymore. And I injured this kid so bad, and he can't walk anymore. So I regret it today. I done a lot of bad things in my life. So, uh, so there you go. A little bit more about me. So now this podcast is me want to do something different, my opinions on wrestling, on life, how things are. So I think wrestling today sucks. Honestly. TNA sucks. WWE, it's a decent product, but it's just not got my interest in wrestling too much. I still watch it because I love it. I just can't stand how the product is today. How WWE is go from a decent, good pay per view to a stinky night Raw, and it don't make sense. TNA just buried themselves several years ago, and they're going to bury themselves next year when they move to that new network, Destination America, and a lot of people don't get that network, and they're going to lose a lot of viewers. So, yes, like WCW back in the day was a good product too. They buried themselves the way how they run the company at the end of 99 to 2001. Um, WCW was a good product, and they went bankrupt and they lost their company. ECW, sorry, I went WCW, but ECW. Um, back in the day. Now there's Ring of Honor. It's a decent independent wrestling show. It's not that bad. Lucha Underground, Lucha Underground. Sorry, Lucha Underground is a pretty good, decent product wrestling show, and I like it. It got my blood pumping again for wrestling. Like how WWE stories are, they give certain people some pushes and they don't give a lot of other people pushes. And what they did to Punk is fucking bullshit. Okay? I have no respect for WWE after I heard Punk's uh uh podcast on Coke Cabana. Sorry, my dogs are barking. Um so now the CM Punk. See, now I got off my subject, but CM Punk, I lost all respect for WWE when I heard about CM Punk's broadcast. Am I still gonna watch it? Yeah, I'm still gonna watch WWE, but I lost all respect for WWE for how they treated Punk, and that I like Punk. He was a good wrestler, and how they treated him. And I know that's wrestling business, how certain guys get rubbed the wrong way. Certain guys don't get this treatment. Certain guys get that treatment. That. But how WWE put rubbed him and then fired him on his wedding day is kind of bullshit. Honestly, kind of fucking bullshit to me. It's it's sad what WWE did, and I have all respect for Punk, and I hope whatever his future is, and I hope we get to see him a little bit more, maybe on a TV show, maybe do a movie, do something, you know, do a podcast, get Punk have a podcast, that'd be awesome. Um, something or do something in his life, and I hope he wish him well, and you know, and I hope WWE and him can work out down the future. What's going on? I don't know. WWE might respond to that podcast, but we will not know till they do, and they probably gonna lie, say Punk's a liar and all that, to cover their asses, and so it's what it is. It's what it is with Punk and them. Now, TNA, like I said, TNA buried themselves Only way TNA can make themselves better is change their name to a different name of wrestling. Change it to a different name. Change the logo. Get somebody better at commentary. Get somebody who knows how to run wrestling. Somebody who knows how to get storylines, how to make a little bit more talent, how to push a little bit more talent. Just like the WWE needs to push a little bit more their other talent they have is sitting back and not using very well, or bring somebody up in NXT. But TNA just needs to start doing a better job to stay around. That's what TNA needs to do. Honestly, TNA needs to find a way to make themselves better and do something different. Honestly. So now, Ring of Honor. It's a decent indie product. I watch it on YouTube and went on their sites and watched some of their shows. It's a decent product for indie. It's not too bad. You know, if they get a good, like, I know a lot of TV companies don't want put wrestling on TV today, but if the Ring of Honor went to TV and make themselves better, we would have like four alternative wrestlings. One, WWE. Two, TNA. Got Luchador on El Rey Network. And then you have Ring of Honor on a TV station. But TV don't want wrestling on their channels too much at all. And that's kind of hurting the wrestling business. So they don't see the product like back in the late 80s and late 90s. The product of wrestling was fucking going global and everybody wants a piece of it. Now today wrestling is, they don't really want a piece of wrestling anymore. They don't want a piece of wrestling no more. They want to just go crazy, and that's it. Now, Global Force Wrestling, Jeff Jarrett's product. Haven't really seen none of the shows. Seen just clips of stuff on YouTube, and now they having a pay-per-view and and I think it's a little bit too late for Jeff Jarrett's company. Yes, again, Jim Ross doing a one-night show for their company is kind of cool, but it's kind of too late for Global Wrestling. Jeff Jarrett dropped the ball on Global Wrestling. He promised everybody about Global Wrestling be the next thing, and where is it? Be coming on pay-per-view. Find out pay-per-view what Global Wrestling's going to be all about. Will they get enough viewers for that pay-per-view and maybe get a TV deal? Don't know. Find out. I think Jeff Jarrett's dropped the ball so bad, I think that's why he's doing a pay-per-view, see how it's going to work out. And I think it's just pathetic, honestly, how the wrestling company of Jeff Jarrett just needs to find a way. Like I said, Luchador Underground, it's an awesome product. It's got my heart pumping back for wrestling. I know it's like a small wrestling company, but it got my blood back in wrestling. It's something that's been missing out of my life for a long, long time. You know, the enjoyment of wrestling as a fan, of having a good product, good matches, and it's a wonderful thing. I don't have the network on my cable, but I have the site, and you see my other videos of Luchador. I post on the site where you guys could watch it. Um, it's it's what it is. It's a small product, and I like it. It's decent. It's what it is. So it's how it goes. Now, Thanksgiving yesterday. Thanksgiving was pretty good. I hope everyone had a Thanksgiving yesterday. Yesterday, I was cooking and I looked out the window and I see flames like a block away from my apartment complex. A house caught on fire. And I was like, holy shit. House caught on fire. And so I went outside to try to get a better look. And I hear fire trucks and everything come and see if there anybody standing out there or anybody okay. I didn't see nobody. So I hope the people who in that house got out safely. I hope they did. I haven't looked at the newspapers today, see what happened. Um, but if I hope they did. If they didn't, prayers to them people who, if they did not get out. It's that was kind of mind blowing. Just look out the window and see big ass flames, black smoke everywhere. So it wasn't at my apartment complex. It was a block over. There's houses behind our apartment complex, and a house caught on fire, and that just like, wow, kind of mind blowing. I never seen a fire before, like actually a house on fire, but like I seen bonfires or that, but never seen a house on fire, and that's kind of got me wondering. Life's too short. Honestly, life is too short for people. Things can happen at any minute or any time in life. So, and don't judge people. Don't be rude. Don't be asses. Give people death threats. And just be yourself. Respect others. If they don't respect you back, then say what I say. Don't go on YouTube or any other site and be ass to them. And because when you start being ass to somebody, and when you piss off the wrong people, and yeah, that's when you could be rude. But don't hate on people because of what they say, or because they make YouTube videos and they are dedicated to it, and they they doing it for passion. That's for anybody on YouTube. I get so many people. I go on other people's YouTube channels and I hear about, there's a few of YouTube channels I watch. Some of them keep saying about how people treats them the way their YouTube is. And people are idiots. If you love wrestling and want somebody's dedicated to their channel and wants to do something for it and make it spread and bigger, oh well, good. That's their passion. They want people to think. Yes, you can comment. yes, you do get bad, nasty comments. I got bad, nasty comments on some of my videos. Did I like them? No, but because that's people are. They are just don't want to be respectful and be rude. They want to go bash on other people for no reason. It's it's part of life, and it's the way it is. And so I hope you enjoyed the first episode of my podcast. If you like, please hit the like button. If you want to leave a comment, please do that. Please, if you want to subscribe, you can. Please check out my other videos, and I will be doing more episodes of podcasts. Peace out.